how different does it feel for you having a season under your belt, that experience as you head into this year?
It's very great. I just feel like I'm more mature, more comfortable, like with the schemes. Like now that I'm playing multiple positions, like now I'm playing star, nickel, if you want to say, and corner. So like, work at both of them positions. Like just this is helping me be more versatile and just try to help my team in any way possible.
Every time I ask about you, some other players, they always say you like to knock people out. You're a hitter for sure. You always been like that?
Yeah, I think so. Cause like I always have a big chip on my shoulder because I'm kind of small, So I like since I was little, I always been that kind of tough little kid that he's always hit people. So
Did people call you a runt back in the day? I mean, I'm talking like 8 years ago when you were a little guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
cause my first position was like linebacker.
No.
So I was real little, but I just always hit people. So I guess that just carried over to like Pop Warner in high school and here.
Do you feel like that's the best part of your game, that you're so physical with people?
I feel like it's one of the parts that like key parts that helps me because I'm so physical, and people don't expect me to be that physical with being this size.
What part of your game do you think's developed the most here at Auburn?
My technique, like, cause before like I used to just rely on speed a lot, and now like I really got the real base understanding of a real cornerback, and being like coaches always preach as technician. So every day, every practice, every rep, I'm trying to work my technique to get it better.
So are you splitting reps pretty evenly at the defensive back and star, or what's kind of practice like for you?
Yes, sir. I do half play, like half 7-on-7 with the corner and half with the nickel.
How comfortable are you there now?
I'm real comfortable. I got to continue just build, keep talking, get my communication, so I can know everything on defense. I want to know what everybody's doing, so I can just either help around my teammates, to help me too also.
If the first game was tomorrow, where do you think you'd play? Where would you start? Cornerback or?
I start at corner, but I know I play for sure at nickel though.
Who else reps with you a lot at that star position?
Jeremiah Denson and Daniel Thomas. This is probably us three.
Jeremiah working some at corner too. What's it like? I mean, you two and Carlton have been kind of the three amigos for a while. I mean, does it help that you two are two of the guys that are rotating back and forth? Do you get to talk to him a lot about the position and vice versa?
Oh yes, sir. We always help each other because like he knows a lot about Star, and I just started playing it, so he helped me, and like throughout the whole summer he got me better like with Star, and I helped him with Kona. So I guess we helped each other in both aspects.
So it wasn't something that happened in the spring. It was kind of summer. You found out that you were going to kind of cross train a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Are you in the conversation for fastest guy on the team, or?
I think so.
With who?
John Franklin and Darius Slayton's fast. It's a lot of fast people on the team though. So
Jared Stidham? Maybe not. Okay.
I mean, Jared might be fast. Like we don't really see him run that much.
Yeah, that's right.
Just how excited are you three guys, Carlton and Jeremiah, to be on the field together for the first time?
We're very excited, and like we've been talking about that since we first got here. So now we like this is gonna happen, and like it's just we're ready for the season to start, and like we have big expectations on ourselves, for each other, and for the whole team. Like this is the big season, and we know we're underdogs, but that's why we've been working so hard.
Injury-wise, how much was Carlton playing through stuff last year? I mean, it just seemed like he got picked on a little bit in the middle of the year just because he wasn't able to fully go.
Yeah, Carlton was banged up like most of last season, but he was playing through it because he's a tough guy, and kind of like my brother. And he was telling me like throughout the season that like it was nagging him, but he wasn't gonna he was gonna try to fight through it. But it was you could tell like it was bothering him.
What have you seen from Jamel now that he's pretty much fully healthy?
Jamel's just been like he's been very good. It's just like nobody's just never been because unfortunately the injuries have like killed him. But now like I'm ready for him to play probably more than he is. Like I've been ready for seeing him play too, like because he's a great player.
What's that competition like between you guys for that cornerback spot?
It's very competitive. We just get each other better each and every day, and you got to work every day. Like, oh, he's gonna take your job, or I can take his job. So he come with mindset every day. You got to work hard.
What's the difference between you two on playing corner?
I mean, definitely size. So he kind of uses his length and on screen to his advantage, and he's very good at that. And I probably say I use my quickness and speed and quick hands.
Did you know about him when he was at Cocoa? I mean, did you know of him in high school? What'd you know about him? Was there like a legend about him?
Actually, I knew I didn't really know too much about him from football, but I knew him like from track. Cause I seen him run a couple times. He was fast. I was like, man, he's big, but he's fast. He was on the football one team and stuff. And then when he came here, Coach T-Rob was telling me that he was transferring here. And I'm like, okay.
I know that guy. Yeah.
You surprised a guy with that kind of length has that speed to go
Yeah,
with it?
that's really that's like crazy to me. Like that he's that like that's impressive, very impressive.
What have you seen from the receivers from a year ago? Is this a group that's been improved? Going up
Very
against them?
very improved, and you can tell they're more mature, and they've been working hard, and like nobody really knows about them because like they haven't been really getting talked about, but they definitely been working.
Any standouts to you that you kind of taken notice of
I
from spring, in summer?
I think they all been doing. It's a lot of names, so I think they all been doing pretty good.
You ever have to tangle with Sal? You have to go against him? He seems like kind of an odd, because we thought he'd be a tight end. And then we see him playing out wide in that pace series the other day. Does he go out wide against you sometimes? What's he good at?
He's versatile, and like he's gonna be a tough matchup for like DBs because he's big and he got good ball skills.
He'll go up for it. And he'll come down with it if you don't do something about it.
Yes, sir.
Any guy that you go, okay, when I mean, you said all of them done good. Is there anybody when you go up against him, you go, okay, I know my hands are full now? Anybody that gives you a really good battle?
I mean,
Who's somebody you like locking horns with? Anybody?
Will he?
Will's very quick. Like I said, I think they all give a good challenge every day I go against them.
Talking about Will though, like we saw it in the spring in A-Day. I mean, him getting open and finding how tough is he in that slot when you got all these other receivers? How tough is he a matchup?
He's very tough. Like because people don't even like really know. Like he's real shifty, and if you don't put your hands on him, he'll get loose and it'll be a problem.
Have you had to go up against Kyle at all so far?
Yeah, I went against Kyle.
How was it to see him back in there after missing spring?
I think he's been working hard, and he's just trying to prove that he's a better person and a better player, and he's more mature.
Where have you seen him improve most?
Maturity. Like I feel like he's growing, and like he's becoming a leader.
Which do you like better, cornerback or nickel?
I like both of them, to be honest. You can make plays out of both, and it's different things.
What do you like? What's different about both?
Nickel, like you just like the blitzes and like just like there's more plays you get to make at nickel, and then you can go to corner, and then you can go play outside and be good at that too.
Which one can you make bigger hits at?
Both.
Hey, who talks the best game on defense? Who's y'all's best mouth?
Best amount. No, really. Nobody. Everybody's really level-headed, and we take it serious. But nobody really like just talks that much. But who gets like hype? I probably say Javaris Davis. He gets us going. Like when we know we not like meeting our expectations, he like just tells us to get right and stuff like that. Him and Trey Williams and Trey Matthews and a lot of people, like we all come together and we know that our expectations are high and we not meeting them. Like we gotta tighten up and we gotta do better.
I know you guys are doing the split practices early on now, but any freshman DBs stand out to you this summer?
I think they all coming along right now, so the head's still kind of spinning, all of them. So I think we have to just wait and see, like after camp is over, and see how it all goes.
Coach Hill was talking about how much of an emphasis you guys have on getting more turnovers this year. That was kind of the area they said you were the defense was further back on. What do you guys have to do to get more turnovers? In practice, what do you have to work on to get that?
We gotta just do it every repetition. Like every ball that we see, we have to try to find a way to get it out, and then that repetition is just gonna take over in the game. So by doing that, that's just gonna make us get more turnovers.
Was there anything last year that you guys maybe weren't doing as much, or any particular reason you see that you guys didn't get as many interceptions last year, and something that you could fix this year?
I feel just we probably just wasn't repping it, and we probably wasn't even like, I don't know too much about the turnovers, but we have done more stuff he emphasizes it more now that because it's very big in this league and college football. Get turnovers, defense, get the ball back to the offense. So we know that's very important, and what we're trying to do this year, we got to create more turnovers.
So you got